Hey guys, Chris and PJ here live in the Dream Giveaway Garage.
Hello everyone.
PJ, wasn't that fun yesterday?
Oh my God, what a blast having the winner of the Hellcats, Delonzo, come in and check out his new cars.
Yeah, you know, usually that doesn't happen, and here's why. Because you can be a winner anywhere in the United States except Oregon. And so you just can't hop in your car and say, hey honey, how about we go check out those grand prize Hellcats we just won?
Yeah, and be here in hours.
Yeah, so he was within about 4 hours away.
He had a blast.
Had a blast, getting ready to be here next Wednesday to meet Big Daddy Don Garlitz in person. You know what I'm waiting for, PJ? I'm waiting for that Sharpie moment. I'm waiting for Don Garlitz to take that Sharpie and to write one of his famous phrases onto the, the dashboard of the Hellcat or the Charger that he drove, that Don Garlitz drove for the winner.
I know a lot of people were sad they were not the winners.
Yeah, and I get that. I get that, but be happy for the winner. Lots of other prizes for you guys to enter to win. You're always a winner when you help out charity. Don Garlitz will be here in the Dream Giveaway Garage next Wednesday.
Which everybody's invited to.
All you guys are invited to it. So it's going to happen at 6 p.m. on May 25th. The reason we're not holding it at noon, which is our normal time for ceremonies, is that we wanted to allow the local Dodge clubs, the local Mopar clubs, to get off of work at 5 o'clock and then be able to make it on over here at 6 o'clock to meet Don Garlitz. That's why we're holding it after work hours. So it'll be 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, May 25th, right here in the Dream Giveaway Garage.
Love it.
Shh. The excitement is building.
Well, excitement is building on this Mustang. Mike Brown says, my Mustang with a heart. Roger Schofield, good afternoon. Absolutely amazing Boss 302.
So let's talk about the color.
It's a very unique color.
Burnt orange poly. It's a 1969 Lincoln color. That's the exact color that the original owner ordered. What's interesting is that there's a Ford color that's the exact same color code, which is called Indian Fire. It's a 1969 Ford production code. You guys can look it up on the web. So why did he specify the Lincoln version of the color and not the Ford version of the color? I don't know the answer to that. There's also some indication. Donald Farr of Mustang Club of America did a wonderful story on this car in the latest issue of Mustang Times. That's on newsstands now and in subscribers' mailboxes. And he calls this chestnut brown. But whatever color you call it, very, very few were made in this color. And when we look at the Marty report, it's definitely a one-on-one car with the color and the options. So when you think, and I did a video on this today, once Genesis edits a video, you'll be able to see what I mean. But I'll give you a recap on that. Most Boss 302 cars had a shaker scoop, had Magnum 500 wheels, and had louvers. This one doesn't have any of that, and that's the way that it was special ordered. In fact, Kathy gets mail from guys all the time who says, Boss 302 had to come with a shaker scoop. It did not have to come with a shaker scoop.
Do they use that accent?
I don't know if they had that accent or not. But thank you for that, PJ. This is the original hood. It's the original paint. You did not have to get the shaker scoop to get a Boss 302.
I was going to say, there's no shaker scoop on this, Chris.
No shaker scoop.
And that's the way it came.
And that's the way that it came. And no Magnum 500 wheels. It came with the hubcaps and no louvers. And that's the way that it was built. And that makes this a one-on-one. And it has 59,000 original miles. I was out tooling around in it, as Burt Reynolds would say. Or not, well, he wouldn't say it today. But as Burt Reynolds used to say, I was tooling around in it today with Genesis. We were shooting a video. Drives great. Fires up on the first turn of the key. Really fantastic. And you gotta love this. Boss 302. Take a look at where you guys will be sitting if you're the winner. Right there in that comfort weave insert vinyl seat. Oh, so cool.
Tell me about the stick shift here.
Oh, well, that's called a Hurst T handle because it looks like the letter T. See how the handle looks like the top of the T?
Impressive. It's not white, but it still looks
Absolutely. And look at this. Guys, remember when people used to do this all the time? You'd buy this at Pep Boys for $1.99, and you'd wrap your steering wheel in this genuine leatherette.
And I don't think people can realize that, the smell that you get when you open up this door and get in here, it's like that old car smell. I mean, it's not a new car smell.
No, it's a classic car smell.
Classic car smell, and it's wonderful.
Yeah, and the console looks great. The windows work great. The latches work great. Built in America.
Mike Brown, the white shifter knob would make it perfect.
The white shifter knob. TJ, we can put one on there. But that's what it came with, and it's great. You know what? We did a Fire Up Monday. Let's make it a Fire Up Tuesday as well.
You're going crazy today,
I'm
Chris.
going crazy.
And by the way, Kathy did confirm that those people did say in that accent.
They did say it in those accents. I knew it, Kathy.
All right, Chris.
Okay. It hasn't been started since this morning. Let's see.
This is live here, so we don't know if this is going to work.
You know what? I've got a belt that's a little bit squeaky, so I'm telling you that in advance. We've got to back off one of the belts.
All right, Chris.
Look at that. Look at that. First turn. PJ, I don't want to do it too much until we get that belt.
Yeah, we'll get that corrected.
Yeah, get that corrected. You're not going to get me out of this seat. This thing rocks. AM
you look
radio.
Good in it, Chris. You look good in it.
Thank you so much. AM radio there, that rocks. And you know, PJ, oh, there's the camera. 391 limited slip on the rear. Ford calls it a traction lock. But, you know, we use the term posi as a general term. So it's a 391 on the rear. No tachometer. And that's very odd to me. Why would the original owner have bought? He handpicked every other option he wanted on this car. Why didn't he want a tachometer?
There's no tach at all.
With a 391 rear gear? And there's no other, I mean, there's a temp gauge, there's a fuel gauge, there's an alternator from discharge to charge, but there's no tachometer, and I don't understand why he didn't order a tachometer on it.
It goes by sound and feel, I guess.
Sound and feel, that's what I thought. You know, maybe he just knew where to hear that engine to know where he was going to shift it. Maybe that's what he did. I don't know, but whatever we know about this car, we know that it has 59,000 original miles on it, that it's unrestored, and this is like buying a used car in 1971 or 1972, and just everything's still all there. It hasn't been monkeyed with, it hasn't been all apart, the door's shut tight, the seat feels good, that shifter shifts nice. You gotta dig it.
And it does have this classic look. If I close the door.
Do that again.
No, we're not doing that again. The classic look. I mean, were there a lot of TV sitcom or TV shows in the 70s and 80s and movies that had this kind of car?
Well, you know, Farrah's car was later. Farrah's car was like a 76 maybe. And then Steve McQueen's car was a 68, so the same generation Mustang. But the Boss 302 wasn't out yet. He had, you know, he probably had a 302 in his, but it wasn't a Boss 302 because it wasn't out yet.
The color is amazing. The body lines
everything
are
about this car is just wonderful.
The markings.
Wonderful indeed. Hey, PJ, come here. Look at this. The original instructions on how to get the key out of the cylinder.
What do you have to do with this car to get it out?
Well, you have to.
Read the
You have to be in
instructions.
reverse. If you're not in reverse, it won't come out. It's called a reverse lockout. And look at that. Family of fine cars. That's how the Ford keys used to be. I don't know if this is an original set of keys. It could very well be. They look great. So guys, any questions about the Mustang? Because today we're showcasing the Boss 302.
John Edmond says, nice ride.
It is a very nice ride. Be sure to get your entries to win at www.dreamgiveaway.com. Use that famous promo code Facebook Live, and you will get your bonus tickets, and you'll be helping out 8 great charities. Speaking of which, you know what I just learned today, PJ?
Tell me what you just learned today.
NAD will be here.
Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
We'll be here next
We'll have a
Wednesday for the award
representative.
ceremony. That's correct. So Honor Flight will be here. You guys by now, when I say O'Neill will be here, you know who we mean. That's the World War II vet who wants to go for a joyride in these muscle cars.
Can we take one quick look at the under the hood? Mike Brown wants to know.
Yeah, sure. We can do it for Mike Brown because Mike Brown's a regular. But first, Mike. Oh, that was so good.
Mel Holiday says AM radio, perfect.
Yeah. Before Roger asks, haha. There we go.
You know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And then Roger Schofield says, you don't need to look under the hood today unless you want to. So
there you go, Roger. Look at that, guys. Solid lifter 302. Thanks to Odyssey. You heard it. Starts the first time every time. And over here, you see the vintage alarm system right there, PJ?
Vintage alarm system. That's a big horn.
Yeah, that's right. That's disconnected, but.
And Mike Brown did say the tensioner pulley needs some TLC.
Yeah, you could hear it. That's why I didn't want to mess with it right now. So I fired up for you guys anyways.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, that belt right there. In fact, we probably need to replace that belt.
One day we'll have a mechanic show here.
There you go. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up for today. What do we do? Tomorrow we're going to be talking about the F-150, F-350.
I was going to say, wait a minute, Chris, we don't have an F-150.
Nah, we don't have a 150, F-350. We're going to be talking about that tomorrow. So Ford Tuesday is also going to be a Ford Wednesday.
And Mailbag Wednesday, too. I
maybe
think
we'll have,
questions, too.
yeah, Kathy, send Kathy questions. We'll try to talk about the F-350 and answer your questions tomorrow. And then on Thursday and Friday, I don't know what we're doing, but we'll find something fun to do here in the Dream Giveaway Garage.
And let us know what you guys want.
Let us know what you guys want us to do on these videos, and we will try to accommodate those requests as long as they are polite. And even if they're not polite, we'll try to accommodate them. All right, guys, thanks for joining us today. We'll see you tomorrow. More great fun, more great action, more great grand prizes in our favorite place on earth. You know where that is. I know where that is. PJ knows where that is. So
Right here
tell
in
him.
the Dream Giveaway Garage.
See you guys tomorrow.